Welcome to the Mariontrainer Podcast, where transformation meets tenacity. I'm Marion Benton, a fitness coach, motivational speaker, and a living testament that setbacks are just setups for comebacks. This podcast is for my go-getters and everyone ready for change. Here, we dive into the power of perseverance, mindset, and building the habits that create a roadmap to success in fitness and in life. If you're ready to break through limits and ignite your potential, you're in the right place. It's now or never. Let's get started.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a powerful new episode of Mariontrainer's Podcast. Here, we try to keep it simple. I'm your host, Marion Benton, and I hope you all have had a wonderful week. And today, we're diving deep into Mindset Matters, powering through with persistence. Today, we'll explore how the right mindset can dramatically influence success, resilience, and personal growth. We'll also discuss actionable strategies to cultivate a resilient mindset inspired by stories of incredible comebacks and the powerful insights from my ebook, Me versus Me. I'm very excited about that. And remember, if not you, then who? If not now, then when? Let's make this go viral as we learn, adapt, and overcome together. All right. I hope this has been a productive, wonderful week for you all. It has been for me, and I'm going to still, as long as I can, I got air in my breath, I'm going to still try to spread as much joy as possible because somebody somewhere needs to hear this. In this segment, we define what mindset really is and why it is so crucial. We'll compare a growth mindset to a fixed mindset, emphasizing how adopting a growth perspective enables us to embrace challenges, persist through difficulties, and view effort as the pathway to mastery. I know you guys, stay with me with this right here, because as always, I try to keep it short and sweet, neat and petite, just so you can get it and not feel like there's a bunch of just rumbling. And that's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to get this message to you, and you can play it as many times as you want. Okay, we're going to talk about resilience. So let's explore some inspiring examples of resilience and determination that exemplify why mindset truly matters. Now, I know you guys notice that I'm a basketball fan, true basketball fan, NBA, and even college. But the one player we're going to talk about, NBA's Kevin Durant's comeback. Look at Kevin Durant, and this happened some years ago, who after suffering a devastating Achilles injury, an injury many athletes never recover from, made a triumphant return to professional basketball. Not only did he come back, but he's also continued to excel. Just recently, he just reached the 30,000 point milestone in his career, a testament to his hard work, dedication, and resilience. Durant's journey is a powerful reminder to how a strong mindset can lead to historic achievements despite the odds. And I have an additional example for you. Another story that stands out is that a business leader who faced repeated failures and bankruptcy, but used these setbacks as learning opportunities. This persistence allowed them to eventually build a globally successful brand. Each setback was approached not just as a failure, but as a stepping stone, which is a classic hallmark of a growth mindset. A lot of times we start stuff, and if we fail, we don't look at it as, okay, I'm going to get back up, dust myself off, and try again. We let it defeat us, and here we don't listen to the word defeat. Just like when I tell you the war against weight loss, because it's all about fat loss, we don't give up. We may give out, but we will not give up. Okay, so some practical tips for cultivating a strong mindset. In this segment, we transition from inspiration to action. providing listeners with concrete strategies to develop a resilient mindset. Setting clear goals. Start by setting clear, achievable goals. For instance, instead of vaguely aiming to get fit, set a goal to jog for like 20 minutes, 3 times a week. This clarity makes the goal more tangible and manageable. Like giving yourself one of those ridiculous goals, like I'm gonna jog 10 miles, 3 times a week. Don't start out that way. Start with small steps that creates big ones. Now, this kind of clarity, it makes the goal more tangible and manageable. Positive self-talk. Change the narrative in your head. And that is so important. I can't do this. Try saying, I can't do this yet. But I'm improving every day. This small tweak in language can significantly alter your mindset. Now, the 5 whys technique. When faced with an obstacle of feeling demotivated, ask yourself why 5 times to get to the root of the problem. Why? For example, if you're avoiding starting a project, ask yourself why until you understand the true reasons, which could be fear of inadequacy or lack of direction. Understanding your fears can help you address them directly. Daily reflection. End each day with a few minutes of reflection. Consider what you learned and what you could improve. This habit helps you to consolidate gains and set intentions for progress. And you can't move forward unless you look back at yourself and say, what could I have done better? And if I made a mistake, okay, how can I correct it? Why did this happen? Again, asking yourself why 5 times, believe it or not, will help you get to the root of the issue. You just have to do more self-reflection. And as we get close to, wrapping up, I just want to say to you all, look, setting goals and these are some times that we all are either questioning ourselves or, what's next? Is this going to be a good day or just not going to be a good day? But tackle it just like you would do anything else, with your best foot forward. Not every day is going to be a great day, but not every day has to be a total waste either. You have to tell yourself, maybe today wasn't my day, but tomorrow I'm sure it will be. Self-talk helps out a lot. If you give yourself self-defeating talk, it would only stand to set you back. And here, we don't want you to have a setback. We want you to have a setback is just a setup for a comeback. That's what we want. We want you to take things to the next level, bettering yourself each and every day until you get to the goal you're after. And as we get to wrap up today's episode on mindset, I hope you feel inspired to examine and strengthen your own, because mindset matters. And remember, the journey of self-discovery and improvement is ongoing, and each step, no matter how small, is a part of your growth. And I'm going to give you guys a call to action. And if you're ready to dive deeper into building a resilient and a powerful mindset, head over to Mariontrainer.com to grab your copy of Me versus Me. Also, check out our course, onboard101.com/Mariontrainer. You must educate to participate. I say that, I continue to say that, and I'm going to continue to say it because we all need to hear that. You all have to keep growing. Never stop learning. All right. And to further your education and empowerment, it's all about taking action now. Because at the end of the day, you guys know how I do it. You know how I do it. If not you, then who? If not now, then when? Let's keep the momentum going and make the mindset shift that changes everything. I thank you for staying with me during this process, this time of sharing this wonderful information, very important information. Pass it on to someone, because as I always say, someone, somewhere needs to hear this. We all have had our crosses to bear. Don't let that stop you. If you fall down, dust yourself off and say, let's get it. Because if at first you don't succeed, you must keep trying until you get there. I want you all to listen to this very carefully. I want you all to embrace it. And I want to thank you for your support. I want you, most of all, take care of yourselves as well as take care of each other. Make today a great day.
At Mariontrainer.com, we go beyond just workouts. Here you'll find everything you need to achieve lasting change, from fitness training and personalized meal plans to motivational ebooks and exclusive coaching calls. Visit Mariontrainer.com today.